channel, and of course if you are new here, welcome. My name is Erin and this channel is all about how to overcome your own limitations to build the business and life of your dreams. Now you might be wondering why I'm wearing a hat and a jumper. It's because this is about the 6th video that I filmed and I've run out of clothes. My hair, I've done it so many times that it's got messy, so that's what's happening here today. Some of you might not care, I just wanted to tell you. But today I'm going to be speaking to you about the law of attraction. I haven't made a video on the law of attraction in quite some time, but I did have a very sweet, beautiful girl reach out to me saying she was having some trouble with the law of attraction and she didn't think that she was doing it right. So today I'm going to be bringing you 3 of the most common mistakes that people do make when they are trying to manifest things within their lives. And if you are making these mistakes, then you can obviously become conscious to it and then correct them for more success with the law of attraction. If you did like this video, then I would very much appreciate it if you gave it a big thumbs up. And of course, if you are new here, then consider subscribing. So one of the most common mistakes that people make when they are trying to visualize their dream life into reality is that they focus too much on the how. You should be focusing on the what, not the how when it comes to law of attraction. And as much as you possibly can, the what should be a feeling as opposed to a physical thing. Now I'm going to go into more detail with that. So a lot of people say, for example, I want to get a job. They are focusing on the particular job that they want to make. They are focusing on the interview process. They are focusing on the application process. They are visualizing all of those steps in between instead of surrendering and letting the universe put all of those steps into place. What you need to actually focus on when you are trying to visualize your dream life or trying to visualize a particular outcome is what you are going to achieve, what you're going to feel like, or who you are going to be when that comes into fruition, when it becomes a part of your reality. So you can obviously focus on having a particular job, but what's even better to focus on is why do you even want that job? Do you want that job to get more financial security? Do you want a particular job because it's exciting and it's going to give you a thriving career? If you can focus on who you would become when you had a particular job in a particular industry or had some type of particular career, you're going to leave more room for the universe to figure out what is best for you, to figure out the right course of action that is going to imprint in your mind, the right ideas that it's going to give you to get you to be able to achieve that desired outcome. As much as you can possibly surrender in the process, the better success you are going to have. So an example for me is that I really want to reach 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think that's no secret. I wouldn't say that's an egotistic goal. I think generally YouTubers, when they have a passionate message, they want to reach more people, and that's like the first milestone. So I'm not focusing on how I'm going to do that. I'm not trying to visualize, someone collaborating with me who, might have a really good audience for me to reach. I'm not focusing on, creating a particular type of video that's going to go viral. I'm not focusing on any of that. All I'm focusing on is the feeling that I'm going to have when I have more and more people saying that I'm helping them with my message. I want to reach people globally. I want to reach females all over the world and help them change their life. And that is what I focus on when I'm trying to manifest more subscribers to my channel. Now that might not even come in the way of subscribers. That might come in, a new platform might pop up and I might join that platform and reach millions of people on that. It might be on Facebook. I'm not focusing on that. I might go and do a global tour and actually meet people face to face. I mean, if any of that happened, then I would be okay with that, as long as at the end of the day, I can position myself as a thought leader and reach more people with my message to help change their life. So I hope that makes sense. That's the first mistake. The second mistake is that people keep their goal in the future. So what you need to do, as much as you possibly can, is begin to act in accordance today, right in the now, with who you are becoming with the law of attraction. So let's go back to using my example. If I was this global thought leader and I was Tony Robbins style, empowering people all over the world, today, each and every single day, I need to act in accordance with who I would be in that reality. A lot of people just continually think, oh, in 10 years I want to be doing this, or in the future I want to be doing this, but the future is always going to be the future. The future never becomes your reality because it is always the future. So as much as you push your goal off, as you push your desires off into the future, that is where they are going to stay. Now, something that's really helped me get a better idea of how to actually act as if what you want to manifest is in the now, is the, I guess, quantum physics idea of parallel realities. This could be another video in itself, and I'm gonna actually leave a link to Erin. He made a video on this recently, or he's got quite a few videos on this, which are really good to explain it. I don't want to go into detail to explain it, but the idea of parallel realities is essentially that every version of yourself, from, you know, you being really, really poor to being every single, like the millions and billions of the uncomprehendable number of realities of every single version of yourself is happening parallel to who you are at the moment. And with the law of attraction, you're not actually attracting things into your life, you're attracting yourself to the version of you that you want to be. So that's a good way for you to be able to realize that everything you want is actually happening now. Like, think of a big straight line that's like to infinity and beyond of every single version of yourself, and you are just moving along those realities to reach those goals and desires that you have, but it's all happening at the same time, not in the future. And the third mistake that people make, and I guess this is probably the most comprehensible mistake, I know the first two that I've spoken about really are thinkers, but people focus too much on the physical outcome and not the emotion. And this kind of ties into what I was talking to in the first place. But you need to resonate emotions when you are going through any sort of manifestation process. You shouldn't just be looking at your vision board with like doe-eyed, blank, bandy stare. You need to be feeling into what you would feel as you are looking at your vision board. When you lie down to visualize, it's even better to get yourself in that emotional state before you start to visualize your goals and your desires. You need to feel the emotions. And a really good tip, and this is one that I actually give to my clients when we are working sort of through the manifestation process as a small part of my coaching, is that I tell them in their lives when things happen to them to actually document how they feel. So if they get a client, or if they, you know, put out a video that does really well, or, you know, whatever they're doing that makes them feel really good, that I guess is related to other bigger goals that they have, actually write down how you feel. What sensations in your body did you get? Did your heart race a little bit faster? Did you get, you know, tension across your back? I think when a lot of us get really excited, we get this almost like a chest pops forward, and we get this like, I guess, like tightness in our back, not in a bad way, in a good way. So whatever those physiological responses that are happening within your body, make note of that. Make note of exactly how you feel. Do you smile? Do you stand up a little taller? Whatever it is that you do and how you feel, make note of that, so that you can almost have a good directory for yourself for how to bring up those emotions when you are trying to visualize and manifest other goals and desires, or move towards, you know, better versions of yourself. So just to summarize, make sure that you are focusing on the what and not the how. Make sure that you are focusing on the fact that everything you want is in the now. And thirdly, make sure you are injecting as much emotion as you possibly can into your manifestation process. So those are my top 3 mistakes that you might be making when it comes to the law of attraction. If you want me to go into anything in more detail, then please comment below, or if you have any other videos on the law of attraction that you do want me to make, anything more specific to your circumstances, to what you're trying to do, or the stage that you're at, leave those below and I will make sure to make them for you. I thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next video.